Okay guys, so let's have a look and check how we can use the XLookup formula. So let's suppose that we have these two tables here. The first one contains the customer number, the region and the phone number, but the column is empty. And the second one contains the customer number, which is the same of the first one, and the phone number. So what we want to do is bring back the phone number from this table into this table using the XLookup formula. If you're not going to use the XLookup formula, this is going to be really time consuming for us, because for each customer here we would need to check into the table, find the corresponding phone number, copy the number, go back to the cell and paste it. However, the XLookup formula is doing this for us. So let's jump in. So we can start just inputting the formula. So if you type XLookup, you can double click on the formula and you can see that the first input that the system is asking is the lookup value. So the first input that we have to declare is indeed the lookup value, which is the unique value present in both tables. In this case, we can easily see that the customer number is both in this table and into this other table, and we can clearly see that the customer number is a unique reference. So in this instance, we can use the customer number as a lookup value. So we can simply select the cell, then we can move to the second part of the formula, and the second input is the lookup array. So we just want to declare where the system needs to look up the lookup value, and in this case is going to be the customer number column entire. And then we can move to the third part of the formula where we have to declare the return array. This is indeed the value that we want to return once the system has found a perfect match. So in this case it's going to be the phone number column, and then with the XLookup formula we can easily declare what we want the system to return if there's no exact match. So in this case I just want to leave the cell empty, and then lastly we have to declare what kind of match we want. In this case we want an exact match. Then we can simply close the formula and press enter. As you can see, Excel return a value which is 555001090, which is indeed the phone number for customer 001. So now if we try to drag down the formula like this, you will see that we do have some empty cells, but this is not because our formula is wrong, but this because we haven't locked the cell for the return array, and so we haven't locked the cell for the lookup array and the return array. So as we drag down the formula, the return array and the lookup array, they shift down. So to avoid that, we can simply go back to the original formula and lock the cell with a dollar reference. So I'm doing that simply pressing F4 when I'm into the formula bar. So now that the formula has $sign to be locked, we can simply drag down the formula again, and you'll see that every cell is now filled with the corresponding phone number. And if we want, we can simply do a couple of checks. For example, let's look at this customer number 18. The corresponding value is 555003435.